Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Sam Morton, and I'm presenting a project proposal plan to you to feed the elderly in Morgan and surrounding areas, Morgan County and surrounding areas. My vision is to create and improve food and nutrition services for Morgan County, the elderly population, to enable them to live safely and minimize the risk of them going hungry every day in their own homes. I did a needs assessment of Morgan County, and they have 35,000 residents, and the elderly makes up 18% of that population. 13.2% of Morgan County goes without food, and that makes 831 elderly in Morgan County that goes without food every day. So my first objective would be to get the community involved. Jacksonville is home to 3 colleges, McMurray, Illinois, and Lincoln Land. My plan was to get them together to hold a food challenge, to see who can raise the most food at a certain amount of time. I would be the one responsible for most of the activities that are involved in this, but I also have set up a objective or an action step to create a community board. That way members of the community are involved, and it's not just me along with the Prairie Council on Aging doing this. My second objective would be a nutrition and education outreach. Some elderly do not know how to properly feed themselves or what nutrition they should be getting in their old age. So my objective would be to go out and do research and see how many elderly are educated on proper nutrition, and then go from there to eventually go out into the community and present education nutrition for them. For my SWOT analysis, my strengths would be good leadership, dedicated and experienced employees for my company, good communication skills. For the weaknesses, we do not have a younger community base. Our agency is specifically toward elder abuse, and not very many younger adults know that elder abuse is a possible thing, that it happens daily. We have a very limited workplace. We just moved into a new building, so it's bigger and newer than what we had, but it's still fairly small. We do not have enough funding for an adequate supply of staff, and then lack of funding. We do have an opportunity because we have a close-knit community. Morgan County is very close-knit, that they help each other when they're down, as long as they're educated on it. And then we're also home to 2 private colleges and 1 community college. So our community is growing. We do have a poor community economy, and there is lack of public knowledge of the problem. So if you went out into the community and asked somebody, hey, do you know how many elderly go without food, they probably would not guess correctly. And this is my budget for 2 years is the plan for my project, and it comes out to a total of $10,000. So in closing, 831 elderly go without food in Morgan County. The college challenges that will be titled is to help raise food, to raise money, and to raise awareness towards the problem. And the education project will help teach the elderly on proper nutrition guidelines and how to budget their funds to help buy the proper nutrition. And this project will improve elderly nutrition and support for the seniors of Morgan County. Any questions?
Any questions? I just have one question, and that's so with the college challenge between IC and MAC and maybe Lincoln Land, who would be the catalyst to make that happen? Like, who would be behind getting that people together to make that happen?
I would initially head it, but as I said, I'd have a committee, and the committee would consist of a Lincoln Land representative, a MAC representative, an IC representative, and then other community representatives to get all of them involved. That way they all have a say in the competition.
Okay. Great, thank you very much.